Welcome everyone here at Underhill Field. I'm Michael Siroty, and we have the Ultimate Frisbee High School State Championship in New Jersey, Westfield and Columbia. Columbia, the 1 seed, coming in undefeated, while Westfield, the 2 seed, has already lost twice this season to the Cougars. We're expecting a good one, and we are just moments away from the first pull here in Maplewood, the birthplace of Ultimate Frisbee. We are ready to go, and we are underway here from Underhill Field. The top 2 teams in New Jersey. Westfield will get things started in the hands of Luke Barry, senior handler for the Blue Devils, and he swings it over to Eric Paglia. Blue Devils will be in no hurry as they will face the Columbia zone. Over to Tyler Mackey, a veteran group of handlers back for Westfield. Taking their time in the hands of junior Jacob Ayala. 3 seniors, 1 junior back, and here's junior Ben Spurgel, a cutter for the Blue Devils. And now Columbia will get out of their zone, find a man. Luke Barry with it at the 45-yard line. End zone start at the 10 and run all the way to the back of the end zone. No correction, they'll actually start at the 15 as we have a break. Barry will tap it back in and quickly swing it over to Ayala. Paglia makes the catch. Thought about throwing deep. He settles for Spurgel just outside the end zone. Spurgel with an upline to Barry, and Westfield strikes first. The Blue Devils get out to an early 1-0 lead here in the state championship. Luke Barry makes the catch, and Westfield gets out to an early 1-0 lead over Columbia here in Maplewood for the New Jersey State Championship. The top 2 teams, Westfield the 2 seed, Columbia the 1, and they will take over with an early deficit. They get it to Dexter Clyburn, and now he'll face a Westfield zone. Blue Devils coming right back at it with what they saw, and Eric Mordkovich tips it away on the throw from Clyburn. Westfield operating just outside the end zone after the turnover. Paglia gets it over, but it cannot be caught by Henry Stewart. Columbia gets it back, but they will be backed up at their own end zone. Hammer throw, and it cannot be caught by Alexander. Westfield less than 10 yards away from the end zone. They'll slow it down, trying to add another one to their early 1-0 lead. Paglia with Mordkovich back, and that's where he'll go. He has Cohen about a yard away from the end zone. Cohen slowing it down, looking for his throw. He has Paglia diving to make the grab. Eric Paglia, are you kidding me? Westfield out to a 2-0 lead after the layout by Eric Paglia. Eric Paglia with a layout grab on the throw from Matt Cohen. Westfield with a 2-0 lead. These 2 teams have won every single New Jersey championship since the year 2000. Columbia will get this pulled down 2. We'll see if Westfield goes with the zone. Brendan Percival sprinting down there to get on the mark. But they will go man-to-man. Swing back to Clyburn. Columbia having no problem getting up the field. A deep throw, and it's caught. Columbia on the board. Jordan Bacharach makes the grab for the Cougars, and they cut down the Westfield lead. It's just 2-1. Jordan Bacharach climbs the ladder to make the grab. Columbia is on the board for the first time today. Westfield with a 2-1 lead. Bacharach will pull it away to the Blue Devils, and they will set up just a 1-goal lead now after the deep throw. Luke Barry will swing it over to Mordkovich. Westfield operating against the Columbia zone once again. They swing all the way around to Tyler Mackey, trying to get in front of the CHS zone, now in the hands of Eric Paglia. Paglia breaks the mark and finds Mackey. Throws one high to Barry, and he can't make the catch. Looks like we might have a foul call, though, and we will. Barry and Harris both went up for that one, and there was definitely some contact. So Westfield has it back. Barry swings it over to Mordkovich, and he gets it right back to Luke Barry. Mackey comes all the way back to get it. Eric Harnisher with his first touch of the game. He's going to look deep. Paglia there, and he makes the catch. Harnisher all the way down to Paglia, and Westfield leads it 3-1. Eric Paglia has been accountable for every Westfield point. He threw one and has now caught two. Westfield leads it 3-1. Luke Barry to pull it away to CHS. The energy from the Blue Devils sideline is just incredible. Every time they score or make a catch, they're on the field. Barry to send it away. We'll see what Westfield comes down in. They've done a good job switching it up, and the pull goes out of bounds from Barry. The state championship in New Jersey here from Underhill Field in Maplewood, the birthplace of Ultimate. Looks like the Blue Devils will come out in a diamond zone. Jake Del Forte, the man in the middle, he's the one facing backwards so he can direct the entire team on when people are cutting in. And a throw that is just too short to be handled. Westfield with a short field to go. In the hands of Mackey, trying to find somewhere to go. Can't swing it over to Barry. Now he gets it to him. Good job by Luke Barry getting open. He has Stewart all the way on the left side. Stewart can't find Barry on the upline. Swings it backwards to Del Forte, who gets it all the way across the field to Tommy Tardi-Buono with his first touch of the game. Back to Mackey. Swing to Barry. He's there. An upline to Mackey. Westfield less than 10 yards away. Mackey to Stewart in the end zone. Westfield with a 4-1 lead. The sloppy turnovers from Columbia lead to another Westfield point. Go. Westfield in control with a 4-1 lead over Columbia, the third matchup between these two teams. Columbia took them both back in April 10-8 and 13-9, but they have a quick 3-goal deficit. Columbia will operate against the Westfield zone. They have all the height they need up front, and that's what we saw cause a turnover and lead to a point as Eric Mordkovich tipped a throw away. Columbia breaks the zone, working all the way up ahead, but Cohen comes on to take away the pass to Alexander. Westfield just in control on all aspects. Jake Toth with his first touch of the game. Trying to find Mordkovich, he does, who swings it over to Paglia. And now it looks like we'll have a foul called back where Mordkovich was when he had the disc. They'll talk it over, and Mordkovich will tap it back in. So Westfield resets. They get it over to Paglia immediately. Paglia throws one up, and it's tipped away. Columbia looking to move fast, but Westfield there to stop it. Clyburn trying to find somewhere to go. He has nowhere. Can't break the mark of Toth. He just flips it away. It's caught, but all the way on the sideline. An upline to Clyburn. Looking up ahead to Kagwin, and he makes the grab in the end zone. Ben Kagwin there for the catch, and it's 4-2 Columbia, chipping back at the Westfield lead. CHS chips back at the lead, but Westfield holds on to a 4-2 lead. They will be on offense as Jacob Ayala catches the pull. Westfield will work against the man defense from Columbia, also switching it up. Luke Barry thought about a deep to Palia. He cuts back in, him and Bryson both in the area. Palia makes the catch. Thought about another deep, this time Spurgle. Flip back to Barry. Westfield swinging it around. Now they slow it down. Back to Mackey. Mackey trying to find Ayala. He can. He floats one up. Gerard Bryson with the box out and the catch. Gerard Bryson in the end zone. Westfield strikes right back and they lead it 5-2. Gerard Bryson, not the tallest, but he makes the box out for the Sky. It's a 5-2 lead for the Blue Devils. Tyler Mackey to pull it away to CHS, and they are getting a lot of noise from the crowd. Columbia slowly working it upfield into the hands of Alexander, who thought about a deep. Columbia getting it up the field, way up to Alexander, 5 yards from the end zone. Not trying to force anything. Nick Alexander working on the mark of Ayala. He breaks it all the way around, a man wide open, but not in the end zone. And now they get a quick upline, and it's caught. Columbia strikes back. 5-3, Westfield holds on to the lead. But CHS has done their part in chipping back at this lead. Columbia section making a ton of noise behind the team's sideline. Columbia chips back. It's now 5-3, Westfield with the lead still. The New Jersey State Championship between the top two teams. Clyburn pulls it away. Loud Columbia chants coming. Now, looks like we might have to redo the pull as Barry will send it back. Not sure what the issue was, but Westfield let it go by, and Columbia will reset and redo the pull. So we believe the problem was an offsides. Columbia will redo the pull, and now Westfield will have control. Barry there to catch it. He gets it to Mordkovich. CHS comes down in a zone. Barry attacks the middle of it and then flips it out to Palia. Barry trying to work it through. He can't. Now Westfield breaks it to the right side over to Harnisher. He has to lay out to make that catch. Does no good in getting up the field, but almost a costly turnover. Barry throws a cross-field scooper over to Harnisher, who works it up to Spurgle. Ben Spurgle, the junior, up the field to Matt Cohen. He has Barry on an upline, elects not to go for it. Now he has Polly in the same spot, but he'll swing it backwards to Mordkovich. Over to Harnisher. Can't get it to Spurgle, who he was looking for. Harnisher in trouble, finds Palia. About a half yard from the end zone, a flip to Spurgle. Westfield once again strikes back. They come back and they have a 3-goal lead. It's 6-3 Blue Devils. Westfield once again with a 3-goal lead. It's 6-3 Blue Devils after a flip from Palia over to Spurgle. Tyler Mackey to pull it away to CHS, and they will get the crowd involved again. Westfield comes down in a zone. Ben Spurgle is on the mark. Clyburn flips it over to Griffith. Right back to Clyburn, trying to attack the middle of the Blue Devil zone. Now they swing it all the way around. Clyburn slowing it down over to Griffith. Way up the field, Harris. Looking for somewhere to go. Flip back to Clyburn. Had a man on the right, elected not to throw it. Gets it up the field again. A throw back to Clyburn. He goes upstairs to make the catch. Columbia strikes back. They cut the lead back down to 2. It's 6-4. Jordan Bacharach to pull it away for Columbia. They claw back at the Westfield lead, and they cut it down to 2. The top 2 teams in New Jersey are going at it for a third time this season. Going back to April, Columbia won both matchups, but Westfield up 6-4 in the state championship. Bryson with a fake deep, and then he flips it back to Barry. Gerard Bryson thought about throwing one the length of the field. Barry, upline to Mordkovich. He'll take a shot. Bryson there. Can he make the catch? Yes, he can. Gerard Bryson with an adjustment in midair. And that's it for the first half. Westfield with a 7-4 lead on the catch from Bryson. After one half of play, it's a 7-4 lead for the 2 seed Westfield Blue Devils over the top seed Columbia High School. These 2 teams met earlier in the year twice. Columbia took both of them. They won 13-9 and 10-8 both games in April in a home-and-home series. Columbia will start the second half against the Westfield zone. Once again, all the height coming out. Cougars have done a good job breaking the zone as they do here. They get it up to Nick Alexander, the only underclassman on this entire team. Columbia gets it back to Clyburn in the end zone. It's caught! Jack Griffith makes the catch. Columbia strikes first in the second half. It's 7-5. Columbia strikes first out of the break. They cut it down to 7-5. Tyler Mackey will be there to catch the pull, and it will be man coverage coming out for Columbia. Westfield swings it all the way around. They're going backwards. Now they try to get it to Palia, and it's broken up. And now there's a foul call. A little unsportsmanlike conduct as well there from Jordan Bacharach. He flexed on Palia when he got up. And now we'll see where this goes. It looks like Palia will go back to get the disc, and he'll tap it back in, and Westfield will be in possession. A high-intensity game. Emotions are coming out. Palia swings it back to Ayala. Disc just floated in the air for a while. Ayala came down with it. He gets it to Barry, who takes a shot to Mackey. And Mackey could not reel it in. The throw got past a defender, but Mackey could just not see it and cannot bring in the catch. Columbia will be backed up all the way to their own end zone, but they take over possession. Columbia comes back and takes a shot of their own. Luke Barry there to knock it away. And the Blue Devils will get it back. Barry will pick it up. Ayala and Mackey back with him as the handlers. Barry gets a quick upline to Ayala. On the left side, Mackey going for an upline. Ayala does not throw it. Now he tries to get it there, and it's knocked away. I believe we're going to have a foul call, though. Griffith there for the layout D. And no, there's going to be no foul call. Columbia gets it back. Sam Harris will swing it over to Griffith to get things started on this possession for CHS. A big upline to Harris. He's going for it all. A 2v1. Columbia with numbers, and it's reeled in. Jordan Bacharach makes the grab. Columbia with 2 straight points out of the half, and they cut the lead down to just 1. Westfield with a 7-6 lead. Columbia comes out of halftime and gets 2 straight points. It's 7-6. Westfield on top here in the New Jersey State Championship. Pull is away, and it sits in the air for a while. It'll float out of bounds. Westfield will have possession. Eric Mordkovich will bring it up as the pull went out of bounds. Westfield trying to get that lead back. They still have it, but it is just 1. Mordkovich trying to swing it back to Ethan Stack. Then he looks for Palia, and it's broken up by Clyburn. Columbia coming out of the first half in control. They have possession. It's a 1-goal lead for Westfield. Throw from Greenstein gets up. And now a floaty upline. Palia there to D it. Clyburn was in the area for Columbia, but it's broken up by Eric Palia, who has been outstanding for Westfield all season long and here tonight. Ethan Stack with a swing over to Palia. Dexter Clyburn almost had a layout D. Was about a half-second late. Matt Cohen gets it back to Mordkovich. Westfield trying to slow it down. Bryson laying out. He can't get there in time. I believe we have a foul called. They'll get it back over to Mordkovich. Mordkovich gets it to Spergel. He can't hold on. Ben Spergel, one of the top cutters for the Blue Devils, just dropped that one right off his chest, and it bounces out. Clyburn will pick it up and get Columbia possession. A huge opportunity for CHS. They're down 1. Clyburn swings it back to Cohen. And Sam Cohen will call timeout. It's 7-6 Westfield. Columbia with possession. They'll drop the disc. They're talking about where the stall count is. And we will come back. Columbia with possession. Down by 1. Both teams make some substitutions. Brendan Percival, mainly a defensive specialist, comes on to mark. A floaty throw to Clyburn. He's there in time. And now he's looking for it all in the end zone. Barry gets skied. Oh, what a grab! Are you kidding me? Columbia comes out of halftime and gets 3 straight points. We are tied at 7 apiece. What a snag in the end zone. Sam Harris with one of the best skies you will see goes up and over 2 Westfield defenders. Just climbed the ladder to make that snag. We are tied at 7s. CHS with 3 straight out of halftime. The Blue Devils had a 7-4 lead at the break, and they have watched it disappear. Westfield will have possession in the hands of Tyler Mackey. Columbia comes out in a zone. Blue Devils just trying to regain the momentum. They have seen it diminish here in the second half. They break the zone. Luke Barry up ahead, gets it to Spergel. Thought about throwing a one-on-one to Harnisher. Bryson trying to get it to Palia. He'll have to dive. He gets there to make the catch. Eric Palia has been all over the field today. He has Barry on an upline. Westfield regains the momentum, and they regain the lead. It's 8-7. Westfield comes back with a massive point. They regain the lead. It's 8-7 Blue Devils. A big momentum swing. Tyler Mackey, the Westfield senior captain, sends it away to CHS. A big point for either team. Brendan Percival sprinting, almost got a piece of it, as did Mackey, and then a throw gets away. Intagliata was in the area for CHS. He could not get there in time. Westfield trying to get a break and go up by 2. There are under 40 minutes until a hard cap, and the Blue Devils will call a timeout. They're going to talk things over, but they're also going to make some substitutions. Westfield up by 1. Columbia comes out of the timeout in a zone. Dexter Clyburn on the mark, and Nick Alexander in the throwing lane with his hands wide. Eric Mordkovich to tap it in for the Blue Devils. They lead at 8-7. After they take a timeout, Barry with a cross-field hammer, and it's a good one to Percival. Luke Barry has done a great job with those upside-down throws to get it over the zone. Palia all the way on the left side. He breaks the mark on a swing to Barry. Barry looking to get it to the end zone. He has Palia, and he jumps into the end zone. Eric Palia accountable for another one. We'll see what the call is. They're still out on the field. They may say Palia caught it and then jumped. Not sure what the call is. Both teams making their case. They're going to say it's a turnover. Not sure what the ruling is, but Columbia has it backed up in their own end zone. It looked like Palia jumped in to make the catch for the point. They overturned that call. Not sure what the official ruling was, but CHS now has possession. A deep throw up ahead, all alone, and there to make the grab is Intagliata. He has a quick throw, but Luke Barry with a point-saving layout D. Luke Barry has been all over the grass today. A big turn of events. I believe the ruling on the other side was that Palia stepped in and then he let the disc go before he tapped it back in outside of the end zone. But either way, Westfield regains possession. Mordkovich up ahead, Harnisher. Gets it back to Mordkovich. Over to Barry. Westfield swinging it around. Getting everyone involved. Palia cuts back, gets the disc, looking for it all. He has Harnisher all the way down the field, all alone to make the catch. Eric Harnisher makes a grab. Westfield back up 2. It's 9-7 Blue Devils. Eric Palia with a massive backhand to a deep Eric Harnisher to make the catch. Emotions are running high here in the state championship. 9-7. The 2-seed Westfield on top. CHS with possession. And they come out in a zone. Once again, they bring out the height. Jake Toth and Chris Cho. But Columbia breaks it. Once again, a throw to the end zone. Cohen trying to get over there, and he can't. Columbia strikes back. They cut the lead down to 1. Jordan Bacharach makes the grab for CHS, and they bring the lead down to 1. It's 9-8. Westfield on top here in the New Jersey Championship. The top 2 ultimate Frisbee teams in this state. Number 1 Columbia has taken down Westfield twice, but the Blue Devils have the lead. They'll receive the pull. Luke Barry catches the pull. Columbia comes out in a zone. A 3-man cup against the Blue Devils. Barry, Ayala, Mackey. Everyone getting touches for Westfield. Barry's going to take a shot to Paglia. He's got 3 on him, and Paglia goes up. Oh, are you kidding me? Eric Paglia. And they get the point to Bryson. Eric Paglia goes up and over 3. Westfield goes back up 10-8 on the Eric Paglia sky. He has been everywhere for the Blue Devils tonight. Eric Paglia goes up and skies 3 CHS defenders and then just gets a quick little toss to Bryson. 10-8. Westfield with the lead. They'll pull it away to Columbia. They get it to Clyburn. They'll come down in a little zone. CHS with a big throw from Clyburn, but Bryson takes it away. Quick swing to Stack over to Mackey. Nobody there to mark Mackey, and now they'll get up to him. Mackey thought about a deep one to Schwartz, but holds off. Swing back to Stack, back to Mackey. Westfield taking it slow with a 2-goal lead. Bryson on an in-cut, doesn't get it. Stack some dancing, he doesn't either. And then a throw gets away. Bryson not fast enough to get to that one. Clyburn picks it up, looking for it all. Bryson giving chase, but the throw goes out of bounds. And now Westfield will slow it down and set up the offense. Now it looks like we might have a call, and it might go back to Clyburn just outside of the 40, and that's where it will be. So hard to tell the official ruling as there's really no refs and the players make their own calls, but it's back in the hands of Clyburn at the 45-yard line. Clyburn trying to find somewhere to throw it. A great mark by Percival. He has to get it away, but it's caught there. All the way on the left side. Mackey with a mark. Flip back to Clyburn. Caught 5 yards out of the end zone. We might have another call. Percival taps it in. Clyburn gets it away, and it's caught on the edge of the end zone. Columbia strikes back. 10-9, Westfield on top. CHS comes back down and answers. It was a big sky from Paglia. Columbia comes back, and they get the point right back. It's 10-9, Blue Devils on top. Pull away from Clyburn. Westfield will have possession. A high-intensity meeting between the top 2 teams in New Jersey. The pull goes far and out of bounds. Barry will come and move it up. Trying to find Stack. Barry just trapped in the corner. Now he gets it to Mordkovich. A throw to Spurgle. A dangerous one, but he makes the catch. And then back to Spurgle. Floaty one to Stack. Gets to him. Barry going for an upline. He's there to make the grab. Westfield trying to find something big. They get it to the lefty, Matt Cohen. Trying to break the mark. Struggling to do so. Floats one up to Harnisher. Can't get it, but Ben Spergel is there to back him up. A throw too high for Harnisher lands right in the hands of Spergel. It's 11-9 Westfield. Westfield answers the CHS answer. We're going back and forth in the state championship. I'm Michael Siroty here from Underhill Field, and it has been an exciting one between Columbia and the Blue Devils. Westfield pulls it away, and it's a good one from Luke Barry. It's just going to float all the way to the back of the end zone, but it's going to go just too far. A throw that goes just over the head of Eric Harnisher is backed up by Ben Spergel. It falls right in his hands for the point. It's 11-9 Westfield, just 2 points away from being crowned their 4th state championship since 2014. They won it in 2014, 16, and 17. As for Columbia, they just went on a streak and won it from 2001 to 13. And they have won a few since. The only 2 teams to win it since 2000. A strike upfield, and it's caught! Columbia with a huge answer! Oh! It's 11-10! Jordan Bacharach makes the catch for Columbia. He'll be the one to pull it away. An 11-10 lead still for Westfield. They're 2 points away. Columbia 3. Although we do have a hard cap, and that will be in exactly 19 minutes. So whichever strikes first, either 13 or that hard cap. Mordkovich has nowhere to throw, gets it up to Cohen. He goes up to make the catch. Cohen, the lefty on the left side, gets it around to Mackey. In cut to Barry. Westfield trying to set something up. A floaty one to Palia, and Clyburn knocks it away. Dexter Clyburn with a D. He'll pick it up, but he will slow it down before he does so. Clyburn looking for it all immediately. Mordkovich trips, and Jordan Bacharach with another catch. We are tied at 11 apiece here in the state championship. We return. It's an 11-11 tie right now between Columbia and Westfield in the state championship. Blue Devils have possession. Luke Barry, a quick swing to Mordkovich. This is a huge point for either team. Palia gets it. Thought he was going to throw it deep, but he had nowhere to go. Swing back to Harnisher. Westfield operating slowly, back to Barry. Luke Barry, swing to Eric Harnisher. Spergel on an in-cut. He doesn't get it. Barry going up line. He gets taken down after he makes a catch, and he goes down hard. Luke Barry has had an ankle injury that he has been working around, and now he goes down. Hopefully Barry is okay, but he has had an ankle injury that he's been trying to play through, and now it might hit him. Jacob Ayala comes in for Luke Barry. Barry has been trying to play through a minor ankle injury, and he goes down on it hard. Ayala comes in, working on the mark of Sam Harris. Quick swing around to Harnisher. Dangerous pass, but he gets there in time. Harnisher trying to find someone. A great pass to Ayala. Led him beautifully. Over to Palia. All the way on the left sideline, he finds Bryson, who bobbles it but makes the catch. Bryson finds Mordkovich on an upline. Did he keep control in bounds? Yes, he did. 1 yard from the end zone. Mordkovich trying to get it somewhere. He finds Spurgel in the end zone. Westfield gets the point. They lead it 12-11. They're 1 away from winning the state championship. 12-11. The 2 seed Westfield with the lead over the top seed Columbia. This is a high-intensity matchup. Paglia to pull it away. Westfield 1 point, and they will be crowned the state champions. They come down in a zone, and Columbia has been excellent at breaking it tonight. Clyburn swings it all the way across to the right side. Clyburn working it back. Columbia trying to find their options, not rushing anything. A floaty pass up to Harris. He controls it. Harris back to Clyburn. Swing over to Cohen. CHS in no hurry, taking their time. Less than 10 minutes until the hard cap. Alexander with a flip to Clyburn. Clyburn with another swing back to Alexander. Thought about giving it to Cohen, but he holds off. Columbia playing the short game. Clyburn trying to find something downfield. He'll dump it back to Alexander, and he'll do the same thing right back to Clyburn. A 2-man game. Now they bring back another one to handle. Clyburn gets it through the zone to Alexander. Westfield will set back up, and now they will fire into man coverage. Dangerous pass out to Clyburn. He gets there, working on the mark of Percival. Goes up. Thought Mordkovich was be there to D it. He's not. Columbia in control. Cohen. A flick out there. Paglia can't D it. Looked like he would be there in time, but he's not. Columbia answers. We're tied at 12, and we're headed to Universe. Universe point. We are tied at 12 apiece. Whoever gets this point wins the New Jersey State Championship in 2021. It has been an exciting matchup. Westfield will be on offense off the pull from Kai Haniff. A pull that's controlled by Ayala. Gets it to Mordkovich. Defense chance coming in from the Columbia parent section. It looks like we have an injury all the way up the field. Columbia will re-pull. Ben Kagwin came off. Was just hobbling off. It looked to be a cramp, but then needed some help to get off the field. Since he went down early and running down to get down on defense, CHS will re-pull. We are tied at 12. This is Universe point. The winner of this point is the winner of the state championship. This is the third meeting between these two teams. They met twice in April. Columbia took both. One by 2, the other by 4. Ayala catches the pull and gets it to Mordkovich. The same exact thing they did before. Over to Paglia. And there is a call. They had Spurgel streaking down the field wide open, but they're going to have to redo it. It looked to be a pull play that Westfield was running to get it in the end zone early. Spurgel was all the way at the 35-yard line when the play was stopped. Everybody is on their feet. Universe point. Paglia makes a catch in traffic. Swings it over to Harnisher. Mordkovich coming up line. He can't find him. Swing back to Ayala. Has Paglia on the other side. Can't get it. He comes backhand side. Clyburn almost gets a layout D. A huge opportunity. Harnisher to Spurgel. Is he in bounds? I believe they'll say he's out. Yes, they will. Ben Spurgel is out of bounds. would have been a championship-ending catch, and Westfield would have won it. But they cannot do so, as Spergel was about a toe out of bounds, and we have another injury. It looked like one of the CHS defenders, there were two in the area, looked like one of them landed on their stomach. The hard cap has run out, so whoever gets this point wins, as they would either way. Clyburn looking for a deep. No, he'll just swing it over. Gets a throw in the middle into Harris. Harris gets it back to Clyburn. Palia sets up the mark. Clyburn looking for it all. He has nowhere to throw it. Pass goes low, but it's caught. That's Kai Haniff on the left side. Harnisher on the mark. Haniff, a flick downfield. Bryson comes in to D it, but Baccarat catches it. Has one open, and then it's tipped away. Bryson's hands just got in the way, so Baccarat will tap it back in. Bryson knocked it away, but it just fell into the hands of Baccarat. Quick throw and a quick timeout, I believe. No, it's a turnover. Westfield gets possession. And now some yelling coming in from Columbia head coach Mio Panassi. He's not happy with whatever just went on. And as they talk it over, we'll step aside. Columbia has possession. Not sure what the call was, but the disc is in the hands of Lucas Intagliata. Gets a quick swing back to Haniff. Gets an air bounce over to Harris. There's another stoppage in play. They're going to give it back. I believe there's a pick, so they get it back to Haniff. Harnisher on the mark. "25 yards away for Columbia. They get a throw to Clyburn. Looking for the end zone. He's got it. It's caught. Sam Harris in the end zone, and Columbia wins the 2021 New Jersey State Championship. A universe point win for the Cougars. Clyburn to Harris. The third straight championship win for Columbia. The top-seeded Cougars take down the 2-seed Blue Devils on Universe Point. What an exciting game from Underhill Field in Maplewood. Columbia wins the state championship for a third year in a row. They beat the Blue Devils for the third time this season, but this time it is way more important. The students crowd the team. A huge win for CHS. What a game it was. Westfield gave it their all. They got out to an early start. Knew how good this Columbia team was. Ranked number 1 in New Jersey throughout the season. They battled twice. Columbia won both back in April. But something seemed on today, especially in the first half for Westfield. They had it all going. It was 7-4 at the break. Columbia came out firing on all cylinders coming out of the half. They got 3 straight to tie it at 7 apiece. And they battle back to win the 2021 Boys High School Ultimate Frisbee State Championship in New Jersey. What a game it was. Both teams have to give props to each other. They just had a battle today. One of the best ultimate games you will see. It had it all. an incredible game from both teams, but the Columbia Cougars are your 2021 New Jersey State Champions. For Michael Siroty here from Underhill Field in the birthplace of Ultimate, Maplewood, New Jersey, Columbia wins the state championship on Universe Point over Westfield.